What's up guys, it's Matt from TDM Style here. Welcome back to the channel for another hair product review, and this week y'all voted for it, so we're here to talk about the Blumaan 5th Sample Styling Musk Pomade. I don't know why I just said it like that. Also, yes, I have the travel size one because I'm cheap and didn't want to buy a full size one. So yeah, I wasn't really planning on reviewing this, to be honest with you, but I have had a number of requests for it, and when I was buying the Ascend volume cream, they were doing some kind of promo thing, which may even still be going on, I'm not sure, where, you know, with your order you could get a free travel size of whatever product. So I was like, oh, well that's perfect, so I'll get the 5th sample one and then I can review it, and here we are. So getting started straight away with, I just fucking dropped everything. Let's try that again. So getting started straight away with the packaging. Obviously this is the mini version, so the sticker on the top is the same, but the full size obviously has stickers around the side, comes in a box and whatever, so I'll put up a couple pictures of that here. So it's the typical Blumaan packaging. It's that black plastic jar with the stick-on labeling, and then they have their, you know, this kind of brightly colored animal artwork, and this particular one has the purple gorilla, ape, I don't know, with this like massive quiff, R.I.P. Harambe, I don't know. So I've said it before, I'll say it again, the packaging is, yeah, I'm over the animal packaging. Like I dig the colors and stuff. I always, like, I like bright colors, obviously. But I don't know, I said it in the Ascend video, I think I'm just like I'm too old for the animal packaging. Like I'm just an old man now and it's like too young for me, I don't know. However, one thing to note about the 5th sample packaging, so all of the, that was my knee cracking just then. So all of the other Blumaan stylers come in 2.5 ounce jars, and the Pomade, the full-size one, of course, comes in a 3.7 ounce jar. So you do get more product, and that retails for $23.50 US, and you are going to have to pay shipping on top of that, but they do offer free shipping for orders over $50. All right, now onto my favorite category, the scent, although it may not be my favorite category for Blumaan products. Trident. It smells exactly like Trident peppermint gum. It's exactly the same smell. So in other words, it smells like toothpaste or mint gum. Like it's mint, so it's inoffensive. You know, I don't mind mint smells, but I can't get over it. It's literally Trident gum, which I'm just not a massive fan of mint smells. Like, I don't know, I feel like it could have just been way more interesting, but whatever. It certainly doesn't fuck me up, let's put it that way. All right, now, for the ingredients. Oh, Jesus, Butterfingers. All right, so for the ingredients on this bad boy, I'm gonna take out my phone here because since I don't have the full-size packaging, I don't have like a box to go off of. But so I'll read you what's on the website. So there's this little blurb, first of all, that says this is the low shine edition. It says it's been reformulated to maintain the core features of its original edition with some attractive upgrades. This product took over 3 years to develop together with a team of pomade experts. 5th sample features a long-lasting hold, incredible washability, and a redefined formula that's easy to break down. We also increased the concentration of nutrients to keep your hair healthier after every wash. And so as far as the... okay, well, so they have benefits listed here. It says weightless control, medium to high hold, depending on how much you use in your hair type, smooth application without tugging or pulling for headache-free application, and creates tons of definition and texture. And so for their hair health sort of active ingredients in this, they have grapeseed oil, biotin, panthenol, silk amino acids, and keratin. So on paper, it sounds pretty fucking fantastic. I mean, panthenol is great for super smoothing. Keratin, obviously, it's protein for the hair. Silk amino acids. I mean, it has all kinds of stuff that on paper seems like it should make your hair feel amazing. Does it though? Let's find out. So, all right, let's get inside the jar and take a quick look at the product itself before the demo. So as you can see here, it does have this kind of bluish greenish well, minty look to it. Scooping it out it's an easy scoop. It feels creamy and waxy, and breaking it down in the hands, it feels, once again, creamy and waxy, and definitely has a little bit of a tack to it. And just so that you guys are aware, when you're breaking this down, it's not gonna go fully clear, if that was something you were expecting. All right, now onto the demo footage. So here we are as usual. We're starting out with freshly washed, blow-dried hair, and I've only pre-styled with a little bit of 25 spray, which I use literally every time I style my hair just to smooth it out and defrizz and stuff. And I'm starting out with just a dime-sized scoop of the product here. Now, this is where things get interesting. So when first applying, like as soon as that bitch hits your hair, you will feel some fairly serious like tack and stickiness. So like the first time I used it, I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be brutal. But to my pleasant surprise, as you continue to work it into the hair, the stickiness actually dissipates and it becomes easier and easier to apply. So that was a nice surprise. Now I end up going with just another like half a scoop here. I mean, you really don't need that much. And then I'm going through with a wide tooth kind of texture comb here and just kind of moving things into position how I want them, I guess. So here is the final look. It is definitely what I would call a low shine, or maybe even a natural shine. It really doesn't have much shine at all. I just said shine so many times. Now, one thing that I notice, at least for me with my, coarse, wavy, thick hair type, is that right off the bat, it feels a bit dry in the hair. So I have this little kind of accompaniment video here that I took. This was about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours after I finished styling. So it's been completely settled into my hair for a bit. And I tried to get a real nice close-up so that you guys could see what I'm talking about. So it feels kind of dry and kind of sticky, and like it has some flyaways, and like I don't know. The texture is a bit weird for me. Like it from a distance, it looks good, but up close, like the ends of my hair just look like frizzy kind of. I don't really know how else to describe it. But in terms of endurance and hold and everything, let's take a look here. This is 10 hours after styling, and so as you can see, we're in pretty much the same exact spot that we were in immediately after styling. So does it have a strong hold? Yes. And I would say that the texture and the shine level stayed the same throughout the day. It really didn't break down or deflate much, maybe very slightly, but I mean, I definitely also messed around with it a few times. But all things considered, the endurance was quite good. Now, as far as the washout, yeah, it is super easy to wash out. It's a water-based thing, so it washes out very easily. I would say it probably comes out mostly with just water and very, very easily with a shampoo. All right, so moving into overall thoughts, I know we haven't really touched on the hair health nutrient aspect just yet, but don't worry, it's about to happen. So, how do I feel about this stuff? So, all right, here are the pros. It definitely has a strong hold. I mean, bitch did not move all day. Like, this is one of those products where you don't need much. I mean, I used a dime-sized and a half scoops. That's a weird way to say that, but so like 1.5 dime-sized scoops, that's a better way to say it. And my hair right now is down to about the bridge of my nose, probably about 5 inches or so. And that was more than enough to keep it steady all day. It really didn't deflate in the volume. Now, as far as they mentioned, it's like a lightweight hold, and I guess I would agree with that. It doesn't feel real heavy, but it feels, and spoiler alert, this is the same day I filmed the demo. It's just at night now. At night! So I have it in my hair right now as well. And it just, so it doesn't feel heavy, but for me, it feels like kind of dry and kind of sticky. I mean, it doesn't feel super dry. It doesn't feel as dry as like a matte paste would or something. But with all of those nutrient like conditioning ingredients in there, like panthenol and all that shit, I expected this to, by the end of the day, feel like real soft. And to me, it doesn't. I mean, you can see it right now. Like it looks, I don't know. It still looks kind of frizzy to me. Like it doesn't feel what I expected for them to be basically touting it as this like hair health. I mean, they're calling it a style of a mask, pomade. Does it behave like a hair mask for me? No. So like after washing it out, my hair feels fine. It doesn't feel like it dries my hair out or anything like that. But it doesn't feel better either. Like I expected this to really like, it's like when you wash, okay, like maybe it feels dry now, but when I wash it out, it's gonna feel amazing. And it doesn't for me. Maybe it will for some people. Maybe it will for different hair types or something. Maybe it's just, it doesn't agree that much with my coarse hair type. I really don't know, but all I can tell you guys is what I experienced, and I experienced a strong hold, a natural to low shine, which is exactly what they advertised. The texture is decent. It's still like a kind of waxy, a little bit too strandy texture for me. I mean, I'm a person who likes clays. I like thicker, coarse texture. I like my hair to look a little bit more natural and like touchable. And so that's why I'm not typically like that much of a pomade guy in general. I'm not talking about just Blumaan, but just pomades, period. I don't think they look that great on my hair. But all things considered, I mean, this is definitely low shine and the texture is pretty nice. But it just, yeah, I don't know. Like it doesn't feel heavy in the hair, but when I run my fingers through it, feels like thick, and it feels it feels waxy, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, it is what it is, So yeah, I'm inclined to say that this might be their strongest holding product for me, to be honest with you. I mean, if there's any pro, it's the hold strength on this and the endurance. But yeah, I was definitely disappointed by the hair health conditioning aspect that just, for me, just wasn't there. So that about wraps things up for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this and found it helpful. Please do stay tuned. I have so much more content coming, and I'm digging doing the polls. I like, giving you guys a few choices, and you guys get to pick which thing you want to see first and whatever. So let me know, sound off down below if you guys are enjoying the polls as well, if you want me to keep doing them week to week, or just, just fuck around and just post whatever I want. Also, speaking of posting whatever I want, I guess, this coming Saturday, I'm thinking probably 3 p.m. Eastern time, I'm gonna be doing just a chill live stream. I'm gonna be actually just doing like a gaming live stream. I did a test one last weekend, and so I'm just gonna be doing some Dark Souls 3 invasions, and we just come on, we can just chat, just talk about whatever, chill, hang out for a little while, just be fun, something a little bit different, just to have a good time. So with that, and if you want to keep up to date with everything else, of course, please do hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, to keep up to date with all that stuff. I just said that twice. And as always, thank you guys so much for coming by and watching, and we'll see you at the next one.